Friend, I know you've struggled. I know you've been going through so much, but I'm here to tell you today that God is going to deliver you. Listen, He's going to deliver you. You will have no wound. He's going to set you free, that the record of the situation you're going through now, you even will try to trace it in your mind and you will not find it. That people will look at you and they will not be able to trace the person who's going through what you're going through. Daniel chapter 6 verse 23. The king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Daniel out of the den. He thought, this was the time Daniel was thrown into the den. So the king, being overjoyed, he looked, first of all, after finding out that Daniel was not eaten by the lion. It was shocking and surprising proof of the God of Daniel. So the Bible says that the king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Daniel out of the den. And when Daniel was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him because he had trusted his God. Listen, this doesn't mean that Daniel wasn't thrown into the lion's den. He was falsely accused. He faced fear. His faith was actually challenged. It does not mean that he did not go through trouble. He did. But the Bible says that he was lifted out of that den with no wound, with no scar. I know you've gone through so much and you reached a point where you even feel like this is going to be your identity. No. I'm telling you today that God is going to restore you. And when He does, you will have no scar. You will have no wound. You remember Naaman the leper, the one who went into the river Jordan? The Bible says that he was cleansed, he was healed of leprosy, and that his skin became like that of a baby. God is about to open a way. He's about to open for you a door. He's about to set you up in front of your enemies. God is about to change the story. You will have no record of that situation. You will have no record of the time that you've been having trouble. That when He does something for you, even you will look at yourself and you see, we need to reach a point where we are giving testimonies, and these testimonies are unbelievable because that's what the Bible says, things that we haven't heard or seen. I'm here to prophesy that 2025, God is going to do something for you that will leave no trace of your old life. That there will be a next change. That the glory of God will come and take shame, will come and take guilt, will come and take pain, will come and take stress, will come and take misery. That you will be in His glory, that the enemy can no longer even identify you. That is what God is doing. And you know what? Your God will be uplifted. It will be said as it was said of the God of Daniel, because the Bible says in Daniel 6:27, when you go down there, it says, He rescues, He saves, He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. You'll be rescued from the power of whatever the enemy has set for you. You'll be rescued from that cage. You'll be rescued from that prison. The chains will fall off. God is going to do something. You will come out a victor. And listen, you will not be a wounded victor. You'll be a victor with no wound, with no scar. That if it was joy that you didn't have, God is about to fill you with so much joy that when you start to explain to people that you were once a joyless person, it will not make sense. Be blessed.